Hey guys, I'm setting up kind of a new sort of video. I want to go through, while I've been playing Kingdom Hearts, there are certain worlds that are like really, really excellent and certain worlds that are just, they're all good by, anyone's standards, I think. There's not one that's like particularly disappointing, but there are some of them where I feel like you can tell they put more work into them. And some of them where it seems like they're just kind of recreating the plot of the movie, or they just drop you in there for a few minutes to add on to the length a little bit rather than giving you anything substantial to work with. So what I want to do is play around a little bit in the worlds that I've completed. I don't want to give away any spoilers, so I'm trying not to do anything where there might be story. So instead, I'm just kind of focusing on worlds that I have finished, that I can kind of hack around in for a little bit while I tell you about them. And I figured we'd start off with Olympus, because it's the first world you come across in the game. Olympus was easily, one of those like tutorial kind of plot points. There's a basic story involved in it. It's not like there's nothing as far as story or solid game elements, but you can tell this was kind of the tutorial area of the game. It had
Hope we find some ingredients around here.
It had some basic story about, well, I don't want to give too much away, but it had some basic story beats about finding some people that you're looking for, finding some things that you're looking for. And you pop in here first because you decide that you need a hero to help you find them. And your first thought is Hercules. Hercules will be able to help you. So you stop in here, and the Heartless are here, and it's a good area to just start off learning the new combat, which isn't really new combat, but it's a better mix, where you have the standard Kingdom Hearts combat with the flow motion combat that they added later. As far as the world goes, this one is actually, you can tell it kind of funnels you into different areas, but it tries to keep it a little bit more open. It gives you some player choice about kind of which direction you go. There's a lot of like hidden areas. You can run off into corners to find stuff. And some of them funnel you in a little bit more. You can tell that it's very, very much leading you in a specific direction. And this one doesn't do that as much. So I have to give Olympus credit for that. Whereas some of the others are very easily just like, they want you to go there. They want you to go in a specific direction. And there's not a lot of player choice in that regard, which isn't necessarily a bad thing for this kind of game, but I wish there was a little bit more openness, especially for a current gen game. But as you can see, it looks gorgeous, as all the games worlds do. Everything has been upgraded to just look amazing. I have no complaints in that respect, but I think the one thing I really wanted to touch on with this world was just, for a beginning world, it's a really good example of what you're in for, because some of the worlds that follow it up, at least to me, were a little bit disappointing in how they kind of push you toward your goal rather than letting you really explore. So this world, I just wanted to give you a quick overview of what this world looks like, kind of the gameplay a little bit, because I know some people are avoiding spoilers, and so, just revealing that this is one of the worlds could be considered a spoiler, I suppose, but I wanted to give you guys a kind of a spoiler-free look at the first world you come across, and kind of give you a feel for the style and the look of the game, and especially this first world, without giving away too much of the story, while kind of giving you just an overview of each world as a series of videos. So hopefully I'll keep up with this, because I know me, and I know Mike and I, and neither one of us tend to be super consistent, but I'm going to try to keep up with this as I finish the worlds and upload these every few days or so. I'm well into the game by this point, so this first handful of videos should go really quick. Then they might slow down as I catch up with myself. But yeah, so this has just been a quick look at kind of the look of the first world, a little note about like the story and the gameplay of this world and some of the other worlds, and I guess that's about it. I should be kicking into the next one pretty soon. I've got a 4-day weekend coming up, so I'll have some time to record a little bit more. I think more than anything, it seemed like a fun idea, but it also seemed like a really good idea to get some more content up on the page, and also some more gaming content up on the page. Because while we talk about a lot of games and movies and things like that, we have yet to post anything as far as actual gameplay or our thoughts in game. So this is a little bit basic, and it's very unscripted, as you can probably tell. It's just me kind of rambling as I run, but hopefully with a little bit more sleep, because I'm coming off of being sick, and a little bit more preparation, I can do more of these and kind of make it into a little mini-series about Kingdom Hearts 3 and its worlds. So in the meantime, I hope you've at least somewhat enjoyed this or found it a little bit informative. And I guess until we cover the next world, I will see you in the next one. See ya.